Okay. So, my project is called Automatic Lip Syncer. Basically, what it'll do is if you say words, it'll run it through the algorithm and it'll produce an animation that says those words on a little screen. And so this can be useful for podcasts, for example, if you want to have an animation that goes along with it instead of it just being audio. And it also saves time if you want to animate long scene between two characters. How this works, basically, it'll take whatever text you're using, break it into a bunch of different sounds using the IPA, which is the International Phonetic Alphabet. So it's got a bunch of those like weird characters that you see that look like this. You have like there's like a th sound, other vowels and stuff. I don't know what they all do, but if you've ever seen these before, that's what that is. There's a bunch of libraries here that I have, which are basically buckets. And if you can imagine, there's a certain mouth sound that is associated with all of the sounds in this bucket. And it'll check, oh, is this word, does it have a sound in this bucket? If it does, then it just passes off that bucket and it adds it to a list, which will turn into a bunch of frames, compile all of that into one smooth animation. And so that's what all these lines of code do. I need to learn a couple things for this project, mostly being able to create a folder on Mac separately. And so you have to go through the file directories and everything and import a couple of different things. So figuring out how to store it externally and then use a program to run through like Mac applications was mostly the struggle. In terms of where I can bring this next, it was kind of like a passion project. It's not like I really want to go into coding, but it's useful for animation. I could probably do something with weather or like personal use, you know? Next time, I would make everything run within the Python program itself instead of storing things externally. I couldn't really figure out how to do it in time for this project, which is why I resorted to running a bunch of things, inputting keyboard shortcuts so that it just does it through a QuickTime player. That's really all I would change. I've learned a lot of different things from this project, how to run things very efficiently, doing a lot of test runs to make sure everything does like as quickly as possible, because you have to wait for certain things to load. And so shortening those periods really optimizes how efficiently this can work. And that's really it. Thanks for listening.
This is my STEM capstone.